So what does the first year on the Manifesto for 21st Century Youth Work Huddle look like? We start in September with our first of our clusters. We cluster for 3 months at a time, September, October, November. And in those 3 months, we will explore where is youth work in your church at the moment? What is going on in your church? And what are the things that we want to quickly fix? Where are the things where we call a finger in the dam? How do we stop losing any more young people? But equally, we may be in a situation in your church that there's no youth work going on. And so therefore we're starting from where are we going? What are we gonna start with? What are the opportunities before us? And in each of those 3 sessions, we'll look at part of our 3R process: the review, recce, receive, reviewing who we are as the people of God in this church community. The recce, where are the young people and what are their interests and needs? And the receive, and what is the Lord saying to us that he wants us to do to reach and disciple young people in our community? And after each cluster get together, one of the Thrive Youth Mission Enablers will be in touch with you to talk through how it's going, and if there's any support you need or anything we can do to help you as you start to put together all the plans and the strategies as you hear the Lord speaking to you. And then in December and January, we try and encourage you to do some kind of outreach, just once, but it could be more often. Christmas is a great time to reach out, isn't it? And so, again, one of the Thrive team will come alongside you as a church and to try and do something that connects with young people in your community through some kind of giveaway. Then we regroup for our second cluster in February, March, April. And that's when we start to think through, well, what is our plan? What is the strategy? What are the things we could do? And then we'll choose one of those things and we'll start to think through, how can we implement this? And we will help you implement it. And then we will reflect on how that goes. And then we'll see what is it we can learn. And then we can see, do we do this again or do we do something different? And that goes through our second cluster in the spring. And then in the summer months, May, June, July, we look at how can we have some kind of faith burst that we can get alongside 2 or 3 young people who are showing an interest in growing in faith. They want to explore what the gospel is. And we have a really simple way for people to connect with that. And the giveaway and the faith burst is just to help you as a church get going as quickly as possible in reaching out and discipling young people. They're not meant to be the answer, but we hope that the manifesto process with the seeking the Lord and the reviewing and the recce will actually start to create for your church fellowship what the plan and what the strategy needs to look like. But what we don't want to do is spend a year just talking and not doing. So while we're doing the talking, while we're doing the thinking, while we're doing the praying, the giveaway and the faith burst helps you as a church to try something new. And that's part of the challenge. The big challenge with 21st century youth ministry is actually not how do we reach the young people, it's how do we get our church willing to try new things. And that's what we will walk you through each month and each of the years you're involved with our Manifesto for 21st Century Youth Ministry huddles.